Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. How was that, Maddie? Oh, it's Friday. Maddie, did you know it's Friday, baby?
Is it?
Yes.
My mic up? Oh, yeah, my headphones were too quiet.
It's Friday. Oh, man, I was sitting on...
How many people know what that is? Because how long ago did that song come out?
You're okay, so you're familiar. Thank you.
Of course I'm familiar with it. What are you thinking? Wait, you think I'm just some like, you think I'm like a 60-year-old or something that doesn't know what Friday is from Rebecca Black?
That's so good. Who lost a bet from Dextra? No, that was my idea. That
2011 that came out.
2011, yeah.
She's like, I don't know what Friday is.
Yeah, it was once upon a time the most disliked video on YouTube. And then I'm pretty sure Baby from Justin Bieber took it over. So that's what's up right there. I was sitting on that for the last hour. I was like, do I do this? Do I not do this? And as I started singing, I was like, I shouldn't have done this. Which is so funny. Look at her now. And he's like, oh, that was embarrassing. Come on, man. It was fun. I'm having fun.
I haven't said anything.
It's Friday. Yeah, I know. I see your face, though, man.
I think it's great. I just don't know what it is. So
you don't know the most.
You don't know Rebecca Black's Friday?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a lovely.
How do people not know Rebecca Black? Well, you don't have to know who she is. This song, though.
You didn't know? That didn't ring a bell, my singing there?
No, it did not.
For whatever reason, whenever I play audio through the board, it doesn't come off well. So I'm going to have to play it off my phone. I'm going to try to jump to I say it loosely, the good part of the song.
Yeah. It's a very, very bad song.
Okay, I'm going to see if
I think I've ever heard that.
Oh, there we go. In the back seat, gotta make my mind up. Which seat can I take?
It's Friday.
I can honestly say I've never heard this song in my life.
You never heard this song. This was like the most annoying thing. Everyone was just annoyed. Like, she had a huge hit because it was the most annoying song.
It's absolutely terrible.
It is. That was the whole thing.
That's why it was popular.
It affected her. She actually was like pretty bullied, obviously, because of, well, no, I shouldn't say obviously, but yeah, it was, there was a lot of hate comments she got on that one. But you know what? I'm bringing it back because it's Friday, baby. And it is the oil stream right here at Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm YouTube Trev. That's Matt Iwanyk. We've got a pretty great show.
Nanso, go home.
Yeah, man. He's putting in a shift, eh?
Yes.
You had fun. It was a fun show.
Yeah, how was the morning show with you, Will? And
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yes, it was good. You got Hernan. I'm not going to lie. It was great because when Will is in, Will, good old Will, 1L Will, he has some takes that are very interesting.
You don't say.
Yeah. And I've said this for confessions. This was probably a few months ago, but I don't like if you have, and this is why it's like I'm terrible. I shouldn't say I'm terrible for radio, but I have a hard time like disagreeing with people, or and you're fantastic at it because you're always like, well, on the other side. And Hernan was really good at that today because when Will is just, riffing and he's just saying this and that, LT and I will kind of sit back and look at each other and be like, yeah, well, there we go. We kind of just say, yeah, fair enough. We see the text line coming in, the Nasties and the Nasty chat will just be like, oh my gosh, what is Will on today? But yeah, that wasn't the case today. Hernan was like, really, Will? Well, I disagree with you. And here's why. And I think it caught Will off guard a little bit because
he's not fully used to that.
No, he's not. Like LT and I think more often than not, whenever Will says something, I just and he looks at me and he's expecting a response, even though I completely disagree with it, which are most of his takes. I just say, fair enough. I'm like, fair enough, man. Fair enough. But I wish I had I wish I could, just disagree with them maybe. I'm
You just got to
afraid.
be confident in your take. That's all you have to do.
It's not that. I just don't want to hurt someone's feeling. I don't want to hurt Will's feeling because
Don't worry about
I'll be
that.
like, Will, you're wrong, not just by a little bit, but by quite a bit. And here's why. And then I don't know if he could handle that. So that's why I don't. And I don't want to like ruin his confidence by telling him he's wrong.
Will. Here's the thing. Will's a pro. He's a vet. And hey, not every take everyone's going to say is going to be agreed upon. So he's more than ready to go at to. He's ready to defend his
can
take.
go back. Yeah. He did today.
And that's the thing. Like if you're just going to come challenge Will, he's not going to back down from it.
No.
He's not going to be like, oh, actually, no, Trev, you're right. So you've got to be ready to continue that conversation with him. You've got to be ready to go with him on that.
Yeah.
And if you are, you're in a good spot.
Well, what do you say, Nasty? Should I challenge him? I know he'll be
yes,
in.
you should.
He'll be in all week next week. Maybe I'll just for the sake of it. Except for
is it all week?
Friday.
Yeah, he's in Monday through Thursday, then JMO's in.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah, so
Well,
Nasty's...
Dusty will go after him, no?
Oh, yeah, Dusty will.
Yeah, Dusty's always...
He'll kind of be like, I don't really know about that one, Will. And then I'm kind of, because... And they really put me on the spot because, what was it? It was in regards to Leo Carlson and, obviously his contract extension, $18 million AAV. Will was like, that is ridiculous. Why would they, he's not worth that at all. Not now, not ever. And Hernan was like, no, I can see a world with, obviously the cap going up. He'll in 5 years or in 4 years time, we'll be like, oh, okay. You know what? It ended up aging pretty okay. And then they're like, hey, Trev, you got to split this for us. And then I was like, no, I don't want to. But that was fun. It was an unreal morning show. Definitely go once all EST programming is done today. Go check it out. And like I said, I'm YouTube Trev. This is Matt Iwanyk here. We're on the oil stream presented by Boston Pizza. Boston Pizza today. I said it's Friday and it's also Fishbowl Friday, baby. So go in there and get a fishbowl. Just unreal way to start your weekend. You can also buy one medium or large pizza and get the second 50% off. So there's a good chance. I think I will probably be at a Boston Pizza today. Last few Fridays, I know I have been.
I think we're good to go for later in the show for what you want.
Cool.
I think I've got that set up.
Sweet. Thank you so much for that, Maddie. We're also in the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen Studio. And of course, Edmonton Sports Talk is presented by Play Alberta. Nasties, you know what to do. Comments and the nasty chat, they're always just, oh yeah, look at that. You love to see it. Barry the Cheater. How are you doing, Barry? You're doing good, Barry? That's good.
It's good to hear from you.
Yeah, good to hear from you, man. I got a good show today. So does we both do, I should say, and I'll lay it out here. We're going to talk about obviously the Elks win. I want to touch on that a little bit because that was awesome, man. Are they the real deal? Are they the real deal?
They're looking that way.
They legit are, man. So we'll get into that in a matter of moments. The Oilers season is what? We're like 4 months away, 3 months away, probably. Probably should have had
a week today. Well, because the 16th they're announcing opening, and then is it the next day they're doing the full schedule reveal?
I believe so.
Let me see if I can find that one.
That's the one thing I forgot to do, man.
What, get the schedule?
I'll be better next time.
On Wednesday, July 15th, they'll unveil opening night matchups.
Perfect.
Which will be broadcast on ESPN and then Sportsnet. The announcement will be made during the day prior to the ESPY Awards. Apparently, it's ESPYs next week.
Oh.
And then Thursday will be the full schedule release at 11 a.m. our time.
Cool.
So next Thursday.
Perfect.
So less than a week from today, we'll know what the Edmonton Oilers 84-game schedule is going to look like because there's nothing like having 84 regular season games.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'll be something for sure. So I ask the Nasties now, and we'll get into that after the Elks, but which Oiler are you most excited to see for the upcoming season? You got the young guys, obviously you got the vets. There's probably a few Connor and Leons in there. And then you've got the new acquisitions that they were able to make, and Shea and Freddie Anderson, maybe Devin Levi. I'll share my thoughts on that as well. And that'll be a fun conversation for sure. After that, I'm going to dive into my Oilers lines to start the season. This is what I would like.
We're going to do some afternoon lines. We're going to throw some lines on the table and do some.
Yeah, we're going to do some lines, baby. And this is what I would like to see. And if Nasties, if you would like to hear these, for sure. Okay, let me know. It could be fun there. And then after that, I want to get into, Will was on one. Like I said, he was absolutely on fire today. We got into the conversation of Connor Bedard and Macklin Celebrini. Fascinating conversation, one I thoroughly enjoy, and it brings in a lot of interaction from the Nasties. So we're going to debate that. Connor Bedard, Macklin Celebrini, who would you like? I kind of have some stats there I want to lay out. And then to wrap up the show, this was brought up, I think it was a few weeks ago, and Benny, he brought this up, and I've just been playing this nonstop. So I think it was Reed Wilkins and Joaquin Gage on Two Guys and a Goalie that did this. 84-0. Nasties, this is, 840.com. Obviously, once all of EST is finished with our programming today, go check it out. It's a fun game, man. You'll be hooked.
Or you can do it while phone while you're doing
absolutely.
it. Absolutely. We're going to do it live?
Yeah, I think so. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think I've got it set up. I think I know. I've never used 84-0. I've actually never done it.
Okay.
I've only done 82-0 for basketball.
Oh, sweet.
Like that's where it started, and that's the one I did.
Cool.
I did a soccer one, but I haven't actually done 84-0.
Sweet. Oh, this will be fun. So yeah, this will be just you and I. We'll try. Cool. I think we'll go like, what do you say, like 5?
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's a lot of fun. And so Nasty, stick around because we're actually going to play it on the stream today. Because I know when Reed and Glue Guy did it, you couldn't see it like Reed did it on his own screen, but we're actually going to show the lineup. So that'll be fun there. So that is today's program right here on the Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. So let's get right into it. Matt Iwanyk, how about them Elks?
Man, what a game yesterday.
Yeah,
what a
awesome.
Fourth quarter. That's the thing. Like, there was a point where it was 16-14. You're like, are the Edmonton Elks just like, is this going to be that close of a game? Like, they had such a great opening drive offensively. It was very creative. And then they stalled. They didn't really do anything the rest of the game. And defensively, they were doing the right things. They were making the stops. It was penalties that were hurt them on Ottawa's lone touchdown drive in the first half. It was 3 different penalties. One from the special teams that took a Ottawa punting situation, them keeping the ball, let them march down the field and score a touchdown. But once it got within that 2 point, it was like the Edmonton Elks looked at themselves and were like, "This isn't. We're not at the same level.
Yeah,
we are better, and it's time we show it." And we saw Javon Leake go out there. He had a great drive, which then just completely opened things up. And then Rankin went out there and finished off that football game. They flexed a bit of muscles, and some people could sit there and say, "Well, it was just Ottawa. It was just Ottawa. You beat just Ottawa twice this season." But Ottawa had been playing a good 6 quarters prior to this football game, and
yeah, like they shouldn't be an 0-5 team, because I know Lieutenant Eric came in and the week before or earlier in the season when they played the Rough Riders, like it was a good game. That
was last week.
Yeah, that was last week, right? So that came down to the final stretch there.
There was a point in the game, Jay and I were looking at each other and talking right before the Elks took over, and we're like, this Redblacks team's going to win football games soon.
Yeah,
this Redblacks team, like Jake Mayer was making some really nice throws in that football game. You're like, this guy isn't that like this completely useless quarterback. I think Reed Wilkins, he jumped into the Commonwealth Stadium Green and Gold post-game show chat at the end, and he put it nicely in that Jake Mayer gives both teams a chance to win. Like he gives his team a chance to win, but he's also going to make the mistakes that gives the other team a chance to just close out those football games. We saw that late with those interceptions. But they're not the same team as week 1. I think the Redblacks are a better football team. The Edmonton Elks have beat Montreal. They've beaten Winnipeg in Winnipeg. They go beat Ottawa. A big test next week, a week from today.
Yeah.
But they're looking good, and Justin Rankin is the best player in the Canadian Football League right now.
Yeah.
It seems like.
He is the MOP. I'm curious. I saw this on Twitter today, and I read it in front of Hernan, but finish this sentence: in the history of the CFL, the only team worse than the 2026 Ottawa Redblacks is. And I'm like, they're not that bad, are they? They're not like...
I think...
And I
we've
put
seen worse
2023
teams.
Elks.
Yeah, the Elks could be in that conversation.
For sure.
There's some Redblacks teams that could be in the conversation. Yeah. They're going to win football games this year.
Yes.
They are going to win football games this year. And I said this going into the season, and I'm going to say it's probably the same, it's still holding true to me. I feel like the Redblacks this season are who the Elks were last season.
Yeah.
And they just need to take a little bit of time, but we know that second half of the season, the Edmonton Elks were a much better football team. I forgot what somebody texted in.
10-4
in their last 14 games. Yeah, it was 10-4.
Yeah.
I think that's quite impressive.
Yeah.
I
didn't realize it was. I was like, damn.
I think we're going to get that from the Redblacks. I think we're going to see down the stretch them finding ways to win more football games, and we're going to say, look out for next year for the Ottawa Redblacks to take that next step forward.
Yeah.
It's great for the Edmonton Elks that they were able to play the Redblacks early in this season. as opposed to having to maybe meet them later. They were able to sweep that series and get those 2 victories. I do think Ottawa is going to be a team that if you're playing them late in the season, they may not have much to play for in terms of playoff positioning.
Right.
But they might be playing for no, we're playing for next year. We're playing for jobs. We're playing for pride and all that. And they'll be a very tough out. Who do they end their season with? Last 6 games of the season for them. What a weird schedule. No one else has a schedule like this. How do I look at this? Look how big this schedule is. Just give me a list. What is this?
Completely unnecessary. I don't know why it's like that.
And they're just showing me home games. I don't want home games. I just want the damn schedule. Okay, be stupid with this. Okay, they get Toronto, they get Calgary, they get Hamilton, they get BC, they get Toronto, they get Hamilton. Okay, so the last 6 games, let's say, it's Calgary, Hamilton, BC, Toronto, Hamilton. If you're Hamilton, if you're Toronto, or if you're BC or Calgary, I wouldn't be wanting to face them because that might cost you. For the BC Lions, right now you might be saying, well, we need our wins. Where are you going to get your wins to get back in the playoffs race? That Ottawa game on October 9th could be a tough one.
Yeah. 4-1 too. So huge shout out to Maddie. You called that. Atta be, man.
Yeah, when the schedule
weren't you pretty
came out,
close last year as well?
Yeah. Well, last year I said they're going to get off to a bad start.
Yeah,
and I said possibly 0-4. No, that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
That was with MBT. I called 0-4 to start that season.
Yeah.
Last year, I don't remember what I called. This year, as soon as that schedule came out, I said 4-1.
Yeah. That's impressive.
So they're there.
Yeah. Or you're when you watch, well, last night when you're driving home, were you not bad. Atta be.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
I would have.
Not at all. No, I'm more excited because, when the season started, it should still be here somewhere. I got to find it on Play Alberta. I guess it'd be placed. Here it is. Jay's play of the day. I played it twice from back on May 11th. The Elks to have over 7.5 regular season wins.
Yes.
We're halfway there.
Let's go.
We are halfway there. The Edmonton Elks have played 5 football games. That would make 13 games to go. We need the Elks to go 4 wins in those final 13 games.
I like their chances, man.
For the Edmonton Elks to have Jay's play of the day hit. It hit 2 years ago. It didn't hit last year. But there'll be a nice little payday coming if that one hits.
Yes, baby. You bring up Justin Rankin, who is... is it close right now for MOP, or he is the consensus, by far?
Who would else be there? Bo Levi Mitchell getting hurt takes him out of this conversation. He's done for the season. Right. Bo Levi Mitchell would have been the one guy that would have been there. Chad Kelly's thrown a lot of interceptions. I wouldn't say no to Chad Kelly just yet. I don't know another player right now that I'm sitting here that's dominating this league like Justin Rankin is.
So this is because it's no surprise, CFL football as a whole, I'm still relatively new into watching and, becoming a fan of the sport, but this is where I'm confused, and maybe you could fix this for me or just make sense of this for me. It's his 3rd season in the CFL. He's 29 years old. Where did this come from? It's just a wicked late bloomer. Has he always been this good? Why isn't he I don't know how he could be this good at this age. Where was he 5-6 years ago?
That's a great question. Sometimes it's just hard to get discovered because, what options are there for football?
Right.
There are 100 and some Div 1 schools, but there's also a lot of other schools that play football. There's only 32 NFL jobs.
Yeah.
There's not many other leagues. The next league is CFL. The UFL is just starting out, but there's not a lot of places to go.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people that go, wait, he was playing arena football, indoor football. And it was Chris Jones who brought him in, but cut him. And it was Gior Simon after Chris Jones got fired that brought Justin Rankin back. So saw something out of him. But you saw it 2 years ago, flashes of what this player could be. Jay was the guy going into last season that was saying this guy's an MOP candidate.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get the numbers for him on that one. So really you could argue that he was a 28-year-old kind of blooming. And yeah, sometimes maybe it takes a couple of extra years.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting.
I think this is perfect for the Edmonton Elks, though, that he's a 29-year-old, because what we've seen in football, somebody barbecuing around here?
I do smell.
Yeah, okay. A 29-year-old, Gager's cooking something right now.
Yeah.
You don't have the mileages on your body as maybe other 30-year-old running backs might have. And the fact that he's 5'10", 215, but 29 is the big one to me. The NFL ain't calling. Yeah. The NFL ain't coming looking for him. So can Justin Rankin be the feature back of this Edmonton Elks team for the next 4 or 5 years? that might be the benefit of the age that the Edmonton Elks get to reap those benefits, is that he doesn't have that mileage on him. And because he's of that age too, the NFL won't come calling for him.
Right. Because, I remember Dusty or in our group chat, we brought that up, and then you brought up his age, and he's like, okay. So it just scratching the surface with Rankin, or is there more?
I don't know if there's more. I don't know, because his pace right now is unbelievable.
1,000.
He's on pace for over 1,800 rushing yards and over 1,000 receiving yards. We've never seen 1,000 and 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So
legit.
he's closer. I did the average yesterday. If he continues at his rushing pace, August 15th, he'll have 1,000 yards rushing.
Damn. Yeah, that's super impressive. I like it as well. I'm starting to watch, obviously, a lot more CFL. And when I first started watching, just a few seasons ago now, I so much to look for. I'm like, I don't really know. But now I'm really starting to see his excellence. And it's pretty impressive, man. The way he can juke, just how explosive he is. Him cutting right. I don't know. I'm a fan. I really am. It's pretty sweet. And he was at the driving range not too long ago, right beside me.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. And he wasn't.
How's he swing?
Man, he was like, man, I suck at this. He's like, I don't know how you do it. But yeah, that was actually at the ranch as well, which huge shout out to you, man. It was awesome this year.
Oh, thank you.
Loved it, buddy.
Nanso, who's hopefully home and not still in the office, Tyson Philpott ranking top 2. I forgot Tyson Philpott's absolutely an MLP candidate.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. He's having an unbelievable season. Thank you for reminding me of Tyson Philpott.
Yeah. So
He's been a cheat code for the Elks to start this year.
It's been fun. You got Cody Trevardo. Leak yesterday was clutch.
Fajardo.
Yeah, I know. Is that funny?
What did you say?
Trevardo, because I look like him.
Because of you.
Yeah.
I get it.
I
get it.
I want to get a photo side by side with him.
Where the two of you are standing next to each other?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure we could work that out. Something out with the Elks.
I want to be in the shoulder pads. I want to be side by side.
You want to fully get a full photo shoot here?
Maybe I was thinking I'll be him for Halloween.
Oh, I got to get my Halloween costume going. I know what I want to be. I got to look it up.
Yeah. Yours was still by far the best last year.
The Pop-Tart?
Yes. And the hangout was I couldn't take you seriously. It was so funny.
Well, I also had to do the lock shop in a full.
Yeah, you just see these Pop-Tart hands moving. Yeah, it
was a lot more awkward. We had a great individual in that hangout though. What was his name? I forgot his name from Texas.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I forgot his
Ranger.
name. He was an unbelievable guest though.
Yeah.
Guest of the year.
Just came and went.
Just haven't heard from him in a long time.
No, I hope he's
Don't know
doing
what he's up to.
Yeah, absolutely. And then lastly, just on the Elks front, I know a lot of people, this is the oil stream. Come on, let's get into the Oilers talk.
Hey, look, it's February or it's July 10th. There's not a lot going on in the NHL world right now.
That's one thing I'm really starting to figure out, the dog days of summer.
They're all at the cabin.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not focused.
They're on jet skis, on boats.
We could
having cool suppers with candles.
What?
Very impressive. Yeah, man.
You think that these NHL GMs and stuff, they all just go have suppers with candles every night or something?
Oh, no, I was talking about the players.
You think the players just have...
I saw a photo of it, yeah.
One time, maybe?
I don't know.
You think they're doing that every night?
No, probably not every night, but this was a big table. It was for when... I think they went to the Hamptons.
Oh, that was the recent little party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they all had, you sit down, they all had their names. I'm like, that's a little too much.
That screams very Lauren.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If I was there, I'd be like, I don't really need this. But just lastly, Hernan said they are going to the Grey Cup.
Yeah, he wants Dusty to book the rooms.
Yes, which that would be pretty legendary. But we all know Hernan. He kind of, after a win, he'll be like, all year this year, the Oilers win. Oh, they're so back. He was the first one to say it in the group chat. But you replied to him, they might.
Did I?
Yeah, I wrote it down here.
Did I write that yesterday? I don't remember.
Or no, you said that it was today. He's like, they're going to the Grey Cup, man. They're going to the Grey Cup.
Well, they might.
Yeah.
Is
that the ceiling? They're this legit?
I'll say this. We'll know it by the end of this month.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is, I'm not saying, no. I wouldn't say it's too early. But they have a nice little, they get BC, Saskatchewan. Let's say they go 2-1. I don't think you could say that they're I don't know how anyone could sit there and say they're not legit. They aren't actual Grey Cup contenders this season. If they go 0-3, then there's a question of who is this team. You can't beat the BC Lions, and clearly Saskatchewan is better than you. Even if they go 1-2, depending, if it's a split against Saskatchewan, that'd be the big one. If they could just split that one, then to me, it's, you've beaten Montreal, who are Grey Cup threats this year. You've beaten Saskatchewan, who are Grey Cup threats this year. And there's just something where you can't beat the BC Lions. So I could afford, there's a way I could just throw that away and go, but you've beaten these other teams. So ultimately, if they could go 3-0 or 2-1, though, over the next 3 games, I don't know how anyone can sit there and not say that they are true threats.
For sure.
There's the only thing that could derail this season, if I'm looking for those, is that Calgary started off so well last season and they got to Labor Day and then things just switched. But part of that was they had a lot of injuries on defense.
Yeah.
If the Elks could just stay healthy, and then they are picking up a little bit of quite a few nicks already. But if they could generally stay rather healthy, and it's going to be mostly Justin Rankin, Javon Leake, and Cody Fajardo needing to stay healthy. Yeah, you go 2-1 over the next few. Like it's hard to not say. What are the odds say right now? The Edmonton Elks started off this season as the worst odds. Alberta doesn't have anything yet, but elsewhere they're right in the middle.
Yeah.
And if they go win a couple more games, I wouldn't be surprised if they're just behind Saskatchewan at that point. Montreal are the favorites. Then it goes Saskatchewan, Calgary, Toronto, Edmonton.
Right.
I like they're almost there, but like it's a 9-team league.
Yeah.
You just need to get hot at the right time. Clearly, this team go win football games. So if they were in the playoffs, why not the Edmonton Elks?
Well said, Matty. Well said. This is the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza on YouTube. Trev, it's a beautiful. Well, it's not that beautiful. It's Friday for sure, though.
What is the temp?
We are in the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio. Nasties, the Oilers talk. We will get right to it now. As always, drop a comment in the Nasty chat and leave a like. Let's see if we can get this bad boy to 100 likes. That would be awesome. And if you're listening on TuneIn, iHeartRadio, feel free to text us 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. I put out the question earlier. Do you have it? Or do you want me to finish this?
What?
Or for the Elks, their number? Or were you looking at
something?
Said that. Oh, snap. Well, there we go.
I was talking about they're in the middle of the pack. Thanks for tuning in, Trev. Welcome to the show.
Sorry, man.
Welcome to the Oilers Stream presented by you and me. I know we're doing this together. Thanks for listening. It's wonderful knowing that I'm
I was listening, man. I'm sorry.
Clearly not.
I will not lie. Like, that's one thing I definitely have to, as I'm starting to host a little bit more, to multitask. Because when I think it was Reed I was on with last time, he asked me a question. I was reading text. And then I looked at him and he was waiting for me to respond. And I was like, what?
I will tell you, the main host of the morning show.
He does that too, though. Right?
He's bad at that.
Because there's times when I'm talking and I'm looking at him and then he like looks at me and I'm like, I know that look.
Well, it led to that one time where we did the lock shop and we did the ADHD test for him.
Oh, yeah.
And one of those things, do you find yourself like losing focus or going? And I was like, yep, that's an easy one.
Yeah, I didn't even have to ask him there. That's funny, but I threw this out there earlier. Oilers fans, Nasties. Let's see the question here. Which Oiler are you most excited to see for the upcoming season? And I think there's a lot of candidates you could pick from. Maddie, maybe I'll
put it.
Oh, I didn't. I just have it on my notes here.
Oh, okay.
I didn't throw it out
Well,
there.
who are you going?
I was just going to get to that, Maddie. But I was going to say, there's lots of options. You could go with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. You could. I don't think there's a wrong answer.
Go with anyone.
I don't think there's a wrong answer.
Sure,
I'd be a little mad if you said like Nuge.
Could you say the names again? Or what was the question again?
Okay, the question to the Nasties and to Matt Iwanyk, maybe Benny as well. Which Oiler are you most excited to see for the upcoming season?
I feel like there's a level of this is different. Like we know what Connor and Leon are. But no, we know what Connor and Leon are. Really?
Yeah, no, I know. But there still might be that where you're still just like, I wouldn't be surprised if some people still said McDavid.
That's boring.
It is. I agree. I know there's for sure going to be some votes for Vasily Podkolzin. Obviously, last year it was green arrows for him. A lot of glowing remarks for him. He just continues to improve as a player. You got the new guys and young guys. New guys, Matthew Joseph. Will he crack the lineup? You got defenseman Ryan Shea, Shakir Mukhamadullin.
Nice done.
Thank you. Connor Murphy, right? You just got a little sample size of him last year. Jake Wallman, can he bounce back? Evan Bouchard, 100 points. Maybe, could he be a Norris winner next year? So there's a lot of picks. I've yet to mention the two I am most looking forward to watching next year, and it's got to be Matt Savoy and Ike Howard.
Oh, shocking. Ike Howard was
shocker.
Shocking.
What are we talking about? Why is that shocking?
Oh, of course. Shocker. Mr. YouTube Trevor here going with Ike Howard.
What's wrong with that? There's absolutely this guy.
No, there's nothing wrong. It's just, of course, you would go there.
Give him
the
time.
guy's playing in an Oilers jersey next year.
This
Give
guy
him
is
time.
from day one.
Dude.
It's been
You know, they talked about it. Stan Bowman, he said, I didn't really like how certain players were deployed last year. I wonder if he's thinking about Ike Howard in that mix. You think so?
No.
I do.
Benny just shooting that down.
Are you disagreeing with me?
Disagreeing with you. Yeah. From the producer desk to the host, I'm disagreeing.
It's incredibly rude. I would never do that.
That was a direct shot at Trent Frederick. Is what when Stan Bowman was saying that was a direct knob block. You did not play Trent Frederick enough.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous. It should be Ike Howard.
And I don't disagree with you there.
So yeah, I know Penner's Pancakes earlier. Mine is Ike Howard. Oh, great minds think alike, Penners.
Wow.
That's what's up. How will he be deployed? He has to be given 8 to 10 games in top 6 to see if he can gel up there. To me, he is not a bottom 6 guy, so hopefully he gets a good, thorough look. And I completely agree with that, man. Like, I think if you gave him time to be in the top 6, I think you would start to see a player. And, you know, for Matt Savoy's case, yeah, he kind of had to work his way up. And eventually he made his mark in the top 6. So it'll be interesting. And is he up for that task? Can Ike Howard play in the bottom 6? And, you know, Mike Babcock, he starts seeing things. Okay, you know what? You might have to be a top 6 player. But regardless, I feel like for him to be the player that Oilers fans want him to be, he has to be. Obviously, he has to be in the top 6. So I'm big on this guy. I have been. Looking back at his last season, he had 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points, 29 games played for the Oilers. But what he was able to do in Bakersfield was really good. And it's exactly what you want to see if you're an Oilers fan. 50 points, 47 games played. He had 24 goals, 26 assists. He had a better season in Bakersfield as a rookie than Matt Savoy did offensively. He did. And so can he do that? Obviously, every player is different. But I'm still big on this player, man. What he was able to do at the Worlds this year, I thought he was very noticeable. I think there's so much to like here. He's got a wicked shot, and I've said this time and time again. He's able to find space, and he's a sniper. And what can that do on the wing of Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl? I'm sorry, I'm big on him. If you don't like my take, you disagree with it, that's okay. But that's my take, and I'm sticking with it.
I don't disagree with it, but of course you'd still go there.
What?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, come on. But anyway, a lot of people are saying Matt Savoy Nasties. What are your guys' thoughts? Benny, do you have?
I have one. No one's mentioned it yet.
Is it Shea?
No.
That one has come
Oh, is it Freddie Anderson? I forgot.
Freddie Anderson.
Okay, yeah, I forgot
that. That's the one I'm curious about. Because to me, I think, yes, defensive play has been the biggest issue for this team. But if they have a bona fide starter, that'd be the first time they've had that since. Honestly, people forget about Mike Smith, man. It's probably since Mike Smith.
He split the net.
Yeah, still, but he was their guy in the playoffs, and he had ridiculous numbers in the playoffs. I think he had like 920 or something. It was so ridiculous.
Yeah.
So if Freddie Anderson can give this team solid goaltending, obviously it's got to mix well. You know what? Like, most exciting storyline maybe this year is the coaching.
Yeah, I see that. Mac Lamech in the inbox. I'm looking forward to seeing Mike and DJ behind the bench doing their version of Abbott and Costello.
To me,
bad.
To me, I don't think there's I don't think it will be short storylines this year in pre and post. I can tell you that. I think there's gonna be a lot to talk about with just the coaching themselves. But I think Freddie Anderson giving some solid goaltending will make the world of a difference.
I like your choice.
Thank you.
That's a very good answer.
Thank you.
Maddie, do you have an answer or no? You don't really. Yeah.
I do. I wrote it down.
And
Evan Bouchard.
You've got lovely writing. Evan Bouchard. Yes.
Here's the reason. It's because of who they hired as their coach. It comes from this one. Tyson Barrie was traded from the Avalanche to the Maple Leafs. He was a near 60-point player, 14 goal scorer back-to-back seasons with the Avalanche. He was this offensive guy, goes to Toronto, and Mike Babcock wants to make him a defensive guy. And you saw his numbers drop. He had a 20-point drop. Now in 8 less games, but he had a 20-point drop from season to season with the Avs to the Leafs. He became a free agent. He was a free agent coming to the Oilers on a 1-year deal, right? Yeah, he was a free agent.
I believe so, yeah.
Wasn't a trade. And he came to Edmonton on the 1-year deal for a show me because things didn't go well in Toronto. And in 56 games, in 14 games less than the year prior, he had 9 more points already. Like,
Yeah.
and got
Led the all defense that year in scoring.
it was just a huge jump. And I look at Evan Bouchard, and we saw his offensive prowess this year. But what's Mike Babcock going to expect from Evan Bouchard? What's he going to let him do? The 1 point we could point to where he had that guy who could put up offensive points, he tried taking that and reining that guy in. Is he going to do that with Evan Bouchard? If he does, can Evan Bouchard really hone in on that defensive side of his game?
Yeah.
What does this team look like if also you're taking away points from an Evan Bouchard? Now, one aspect of that is if he's better defensively, you're keeping goals out of the back of your net. That's in a sense, you don't see that in terms of points, goals, assists, points for him, but you're also then the scoreboard, you're losing some. Can Evan Bouchard, and then to a level, this is also on Jake Woolman because of his style is similar, more of that offensive guy. How are they going to fit with what Mike Babcock wants out of his defenseman?
Yeah.
And are Oiler fans ready for the idea that maybe Evan Bouchard, who goes from 100-point guy, is now all of a sudden 70-point guy, 60-point guy, because Mike Babcock doesn't want him pushing as much?
Yeah.
That's why that one's interesting to me.
That is.
I don't know, because there's also a level, and I don't know the full deep analytics, all that. Can he be that defensive defenseman?
Yeah.
Because what if he can't?
He never has been.
I will say, if he could be that defensive defenseman, though, and he's putting up 70 points, probably should win Norris.
Yeah.
That's his
for
path,
sure be a
maybe,
finalist.
to getting Norris.
Yeah.
But if he can't play defensively, and does that turn things around? Does Kevin Bouchard lose a level of confidence? And does he become the new whipping boy of the Edmonton Oilers fan base?
Yeah. Penners again. Hey, if Boosh drops from 95 to 75, just like you said, and less blunders and giveaways and can improve on his PK work, I am all for it.
Absolutely.
I think you'd have to be.
But can he be that guy?
I don't think so.
That's the question that I have. Can he be that guy who his defensive game is outstanding?
Right. I think, when Connor gets a talking to, and he said, I'll probably get a talking to. Here's hoping it doesn't happen much, but I think he'll be able to bounce back. Just he likes the adversity, being the best player in the world. I think he really likes being challenged, and I think Babcock is going to challenge him a heck of a whole lot more than he's ever been challenged in his career. I think Draisaitl is also up for that task. I don't know if Boosh is, man. That's one thing that when I was hosting Two Guys with Gage, I asked him that because a certain coach like Babcock, it can push you. Like when you're getting called out, and I can't imagine Chris is calling out Evan Bouchard like Mike Babcock is going to be. Like Chris is like, Evan, okay, probably tighten up here, okay? We know this right now. We know this by now, Evan. It's not going to be like that with Babcock. He's like, hey, Evan, pay attention, get up here, okay? What the heck are you doing here? And how does he respond from that? Like I see a world where he's going to struggle in some nights that we haven't quite seen before. But I also could potentially see him figuring it out. But at the end of the day, I don't think you're ever going to be like, wow, Evan Bouchard is just a defense first, kind of defenseman. I don't think it's in his nature.
But then the problem I have for that is how much does that impact this Edmonton Oilers team?
Yeah.
Because if he's not that guy, then that means he's given up some goals.
Yeah.
And he's not getting as many offensive goal points.
So is it just...
So if you're taking away points, if you're going from 95 to 75 as Penner says, so you're taking away 20 off the scoreboard for the Oilers, but how many is he keeping out of the net, or how many is he maybe costing him in his blue line? Like that's the balance, and can the Oilers overcome that? And that's why I have a huge question mark about this team. Is Evan Bouchard just going to be a power play merchant? That's the only way he's going to get points because Mike Babcock doesn't want him pushing up the ice too much.
I definitely see a way if they're up 1-goal lead that his minutes go down, but not just him. Like I could see the sacrifices that you get with a Babcock are going to be Dickinson, okay, you're in. Murphy, Ekholm, get out there, and two other defensive-minded forwards. But it's going to be fascinating to see. So it'll make it. And another point that was brought up for Bouchard's case is that's kind of like I forgot about it, and I don't know. Maybe I'm looking a little too much into it, but his concussion, or
concussion?
The hit that he got at the World Championship.
Well, and at the same time, and I said, this also brings into Jake Wallman. I know you're the host. Yeah, but I just want to, Calvin CMC says, I like hearing that Babcock told McDry they were part of the problem. And that's the report that came out Babcock told them, you're the problem. And I will just say, I love that Oilers fans are like, that's great, that's awesome. Because, and it's just, over the last couple of years, anytime anyone in the media or has said that not that they are the problem, but maybe they are also, we get ripped. How dare you say that? How dare you, like, this team wouldn't have done anything if it wasn't for these guys.
Right.
And yet this coach comes in, says the thing that we've all said for a couple of years, that no one really wants to talk about in this city, that there is a little bit more that those guys can do, and we just get ripped on it, but Mike Babcock gets praised for it because he's the coach.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there, that there have been times where we've come out and you try to be just a little critical of those top two guys, and we would just get destroyed. And then yet Mike Babcock's the one saying, yeah, you guys are part of the problem. And it's awesome. Great job, Mike.
Yeah,
Great job.
it's true. Like when it's a different person, it's like, yeah, I like that. That's awesome. But when someone else, you're just like,
That's all I'm saying.
No, that is absolutely fair.
And I don't think, like now the
comment.
people saying outright that they're just awful, trade them. That's dumb. I get that one. But there were times where it was just like, hey, they could have given a little bit more, and you just get ripped for how dare you question them. But Mike Babcock does this, and everyone's like, this is what they need. They need to be called out. Okay.
Absolutely. This is the EST. Sorry, this is the Oil Stream presented by Boston
This
Pizza.
was going to be the EST Hangout.
yeah, I think so. Maybe because I'm on with you, man. We are in the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio, brought to you by the new value menu at Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen, featuring 5-piece nuggets, fried pickles, mini chicken wrap, mini chicken sandwich, and blackened cauliflower, all for $4 plus tax. These are perfect snackable items that can round out your favorite Popeyes meal.
And are those from Popeyes?
Yes, absolutely.
Pass those quickly. Because I haven't actually really seen them. You have the little Elks beer koozies or can koozies?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I think
Malik
there's
Carney.
Carney. I have Rankin.
Austin
and
Mack.
I think I actually got Rankin and Fajardo.
Yeah, there's got to be a Fajardo one.
Yeah. So it's
I
pretty
love
sweet.
this jersey. I should actually get this jersey.
Was that
Don't
two
have-
seasons ago? Or is that this
I
season?
think they still wear them, or they have them. Maybe they don't wear them anymore.
Oh, these are great though, eh?
Yeah, these are awesome.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. And maybe I'll make my way to Popeyes later today. Maybe I'll see Benny. No, probably. You'll be working here.
Yeah. I will be working.
Benny's got to produce EST Afternoons, but then he's co-hosting the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Mill.
Yeah,
Reed is
and then
off, so Benny's
after
still on the air.
this-
So you're hosting this show.
Yep.
Zach's hosting the next show. You're part host of the
The
afternoon
kid line's
show.
going to get to work today.
Got
Yeah.
the kid line going today.
I absolutely love it. Yeah, EST Afternoons and the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Benny Thompson today is going to be must watch. I can't wait to see Zach Kubish on the host chair. That's going to be fun. Previewing some UFC 329, I believe.
Yes.
Conor McGregor, Holloway. That's going to be great.
The only thing I ask, Coop, is make sure you stay on the clock. I can see him also looking. Oh, we're supposed to go to break 20 minutes ago. I was talking
I'll
so
just
much.
send it a break. I'll just send a break right hard outs.
Yeah.
Just,
Just do this every now and then.
Yeah.
Zach? Okay, right on. Will was cooking today. I want to shift gears. So that's the Oilers talk. And Nasties, obviously, keep on commenting in the Nasty chat or text us 780-218-9999. Which Oiler are you most looking forward to watching this season?
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins should have been the number one.
Yeah.
That's because you
why
said you
not?
didn't want that. Well, you said no to
Yeah,
that
sure.
one.
No, that's a good one, Matty. No, I disagree with that one. But yeah, on the morning show today, Will Fraser, man, this guy was absolutely on fire today with some of his takes, and his one take. For both of these players, Hernan kind of shut it down, but this is a really good debate, and I love this. I've made several videos on this already for my channel, and I think the answer is fairly obvious. And some people are going to be like, oh, no, well, this isn't even a question. But I'm still big on this one player. And if you looked at today's Oil Stream thumbnail, it features two of them. Who would you rather have to start a franchise, Connor Bedard or Macklin Celebrini?
Celebrini. It's not even a question.
Yeah. See, I figured that was going to be your answer. Or
You would
the
take
most
Bedard over Celebrini?
Man, I've been big on Bedard, and I'm dying on that hill.
Now it hurts because he didn't stay healthy, and it kind of derailed part of that Blackhawks season. But they were pushing forward. But the Sharks were right there on taking that next step forward and getting to playoffs already this season. Macklin Celebrini's got a better two-way, I would believe.
Oh yeah,
I think if we're talking about who'd you rather start a franchise, it's not a knock on Bedard, but it's Celebrini because I get two-way game from him.
yeah.
It's like, to me, it's Crosby versus Ovi. I'd rather have Crosby over Ovi.
Yeah, and that's fair, man. But I've just I think Celebrini has surprised a lot of people, and for myself included in that for sure. But Connor Bedard, man, I feel like he hasn't got his fair shot. And when everything was starting to kind of align with him this year, he gets injured. And just a reminder, he was on pace. Like if he was healthy this season, 75 points, 69 games played. So he was a point per game player in his third season, which, I know people expected that maybe in his first season, but I think this is going to be something like, going forward, it's going to be, and you kind of saw it this year. Macklin Celebrini, he would pop off. He would have a 3-point night. And then Connor Bedard, and this was early on in the season when they were both healthy, he would follow it up. He's like, okay, I see you and I raise you. And it was a fun, man, for the first like half of the season, it was Connor Bedard, he's up. Macklin Celebrini, he was up. Connor Bedard, obviously, he got injured. And when he came back, he never found his game, not even close to how he was. And so what I'm getting at is I know a lot of people are saying Celebrini, but I think this is going to be a lot closer when all is said and done. And this is going to be maybe a conversation I have every single year because I think there is a debate there. I really do. And I think right now, obviously Celebrini, what he was able to do was unreal. And he impressed me, man, because I'm like, nah, like he's got to slow down. It's got to slow down. And it never did. And then I watched him at the Olympics this year and he was the second best player. And that was a team that had some of the best players in the world. And I was like, damn. I brought up this case as well earlier today. Nathan McKinnon, it wasn't until his 5th season where he became a superstar. 5 years. And that's one of the best players in the world. So could there be a case where Connor Bedard is just unlocked in year 4? Obviously, it sucks that so much for Blackhawks fans that he got injured this off season, but I don't know, man. I think there's going to be a conversation to be had there for years to come.
Yeah, first season for Bedard, 68 games, 61 points. Second season, 82 games, 87 points. Macklin Celebrini, both on bad teams, 70 points, 63 points. So played more game, 2 more games, had 2 more points. So pretty equal rookie seasons. But then 82 games played last year, 115 points.
Yeah, like
compared to 82 games and 67 points. Like that's just
there's no denying that.
Celebrini is taken like he's at that superstar level already now. Like Bedard could get there to that McKinnon. He's a great player. He's unbelievable. He should have been on Team Canada if he doesn't get hurt.
I think
like
so.
He's there as well. But Celebrini's already in that conversation of at that superstar
that's
level.
The thing.
We almost had the conversation of could he be the Hart Trophy and MVP
man.
of this season? Have we had that conversation about Bedard at any point in through his 3 seasons?
No, not at all.
But
could we? Potentially.
Possibly,
maybe.
But I just think that Macklin Celebrini's already shown that he's at that level, and Bedard still has a little bit to go to get to that level.
And that's the thing that's so impressive. And I think it surprised everyone. Probably even like San Jose staff. Like I don't think they would have expected Celebrini to be this good.
Not this good this soon.
Yeah, no, it's very impressive just how NHL ready he was. Benny, do you have any thoughts on this? I know we've kind of talked about this a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking Celebrini. I understand like the take for Bedard, but the one injuries play a factor.
Yeah.
He's had now 2 shoulder injuries, I believe, on opposite shoulders now.
Yeah. That scares
like
me.
That would scare me if I'm starting a franchise. And then 2, you go off of their track record, and Celebrini has like Matty was just saying, close to a Hart Trophy winning season, and Bedard hasn't sniffed that. Yeah, I still think Connor Bedard can be a fantastic franchise player, but the 2-way game is better with Celebrini. The more he just got more of that it factor, and obviously, like you mentioned, Trev, at the Olympics, man, like he was best on best talent. You can't say he wasn't.
That's
one
where
of the best
it really.
in the world
That's
there.
where it really. I was like, I said, "Oh, beep."
Yeah,
he's that good.
He is that.
I
good,
didn't realize he was
He's
that good. Until then.
So, I mean, I'm taking Celebrini, but that doesn't that shouldn't knock Bedard. Bedard could still absolutely be. I still imagine him being a 50 goal scorer and
I do too,
and 100+ point guy eventually. I worry about his injuries though.
Fair enough. I love that. That's a good answer. Okay, sweet. Thanks for discussing that with me, boys. I really appreciate that. Nasties, I hope
You're
you
welcome.
like that as well. Right on. Okay, well, we're pretty well wrapping up the show, and this is
5
fun.
minutes.
Yeah, is this okay if we do this right now?
We'll do this right now.
Let's do it.
Is this
Okay,
gonna work?
we're gonna send it over.
We're still listening.
84-0.
So we're not we gonna go 1v1 against someone, or are we gonna go undefeated?
Undefeated.
Okay. So I click this guy. I've actually never been here.
Okay, daily.
this one.
Is it daily gone?
Yeah.
That we play?
Yeah, this is what we have to do, no?
You're good.
Okay, so I got...
Here, let me zoom you guys in.
Oh, yeah. You do that.
Yeah, I got you.
Let's go.
I'll let you do it. So we've got Boston Bruins 1970s.
Okay.
Who do you want?
Ah.
You should be able to look on, if you jump ahead, you could
Oh, yeah, I can
maybe
see
look
it
a little
there.
closer. That way.
not
I'm going to
gonna
shut
lie,
off the Wirecast from my end, Benny, so that's all yours.
I feel like Phil Esposito. Oh, but it doesn't. So this isn't the normal one,
Bobby
'cause-
Orr. Do you not take
usually
Bobby Orr in
it ha-
defense?
okay, yeah, 'cause
Is this
usually
not
it
the
has
right
the
side?
stats.
So this is Gauntlet. So
Yeah.
this it's
Can we
not gonna
back
tell you
that
the
up?
stats. Yeah.
Okay, so what do I go to?
So
click
NHL
that
at the
again.
top.
Click that again,
Okay.
and then go down.
Oh, free play.
Boom. This
There
is
we
it.
go.
Okay,
Well, we got
there
almost
we
the
go.
exact same.
Bobby
Do we
Orr.
want Bobby Orr?
I think we have to take Bobby.
Okay, Bobby Orr is picked.
Okay, we're going for 84-0.
Pens, do you not take Mario?
Yep.
Let's go, Mario. Yes.
Off to a good start.
Ducks of the 2000s. You got
You go-
Niedermeyer and Pronger.
Oh, I kind of want either Niedermeyer or Pronger personally.
Well, thanks for breaking. Thanks for me saying the two names and you saying, well, it's one of the two you want.
Yeah. Well, I've always picked those. I feel like they.
Yeah,
but we gotta pick one.
They value defensive defensemen in this.
Niedermeyer.
as well.
Pronger?
Like you can go either or.
But those ones are so close. Like, who
Yeah.
was better? I asked that to Hernan.
I like Niedermeyer. I always have a soft spot for Niedermeyer. It's like he was skating on clouds, and like
Yeah.
he just glided across that ice. But Niedermeyer or Pronger did.
go Niedermeyer.
You're saying Niedermeyer?
I agree. I
Go
agree.
Niedermeyer.
Okay,
Oh, I love this team so
we
far.
got.
Gordy.
Oh, we gotta go
Howe.
Gordy. We gotta go Gordy.
Or you could go Sawchuk and lock up net because goaltending is very important in this.
But we have not used the redraw team or era.
True.
And if we take Gordy Howe, we still have
I've
two
won with
spots
Gordy
open.
and Niedermeyer before.
Okay, we're going
Okay.
Gordy.
I'm liking this.
Oh,
Ooh, so okay.
no, get out of there.
I feel.
Get out of there.
Oh,
Do you
this is
take
mini.
Zach
This is
Parise?
mini. I
Get-
say
get-
we
no, get out of there.
redraw team. Redraw team here.
Get out of there. Yeah. Get Ovi.
Carey Price.
Oh,
There you
yes.
go. That's
Okay, can we
So-
get 84?
okay. I would.
Ovi.
Okay, but
I've won with 2010 OV. though.
Have you? Okay, I've
Yes.
won with 2000 Ovi. Because I think.
I've
Yeah,
won
but
with
are we going to
both.
risk redrawing the era and losing Ovi?
Yeah, no.
What else?
You can take 2010.
What else
It's
do
just-
the Capitals have from a left wing
I think we-
perspective that
I've won
loads
with-
this
I've
one?
always aimed for 2000s Ovi. That's
too.
always what I've done.
But my only thing is, if we don't get the 2000s, we get the 19.
Yeah, and then we're
or the
screwed.
1990s.
Yeah.
Or what are we? Peter Bondra? I don't know if he's a left wing.
Yeah. So I've won with 2010 OV before. I say we pick 2010 OV. Is that okay?
This one. Yeah.
think we gotta
I
go
agree.
with
I
Ovi.
agree. Let's do it.
Okay, I like this team a lot.
Don't see me. What's the record here? What's the record?
Yeah, let's get the
82 and
record.
2.
Okay. Trev.
I'm gonna 84-0.
This is like pretty damn good.
Yes.
I feel like it should be 84-0, but I feel like we won't get it.
Should be. It's just they don't.
We're gonna get pissed off.
Yeah, I've had a worse team do 84-0. I'm going to go 81-3-1. Sorry, 83-1. 83-1.
Okay, and
you
I say
ready?
84-0.
And I said 82 and 2.
Yeah.
Let's go simulate this bad boy.
Oh, piss off.
Damn.
That team's not losing 3 hockey games.
Not a chance.
What do you mean the defense isn't perfect? You got Bobby Orr, you got Scott Niedermeyer, and you got Carey
That's what I'm
Price.
saying. I'm
That's
telling
tough.
you. So Niedermeyer is actually not as high as you think on this.
Maybe Pronger.
If you take Orr, you have to take like a Larry Robinson or something.
Yeah.
Like that's how they.
Game's
value it.
stupid.
right on.
It
Okay,
is.
we can.
I'm just saying
turn
that
this
right
over.
now.
Okay, Nasties. I hope you enjoyed that. I thoroughly.
I didn't know.
No,
I'm
yeah.
pissed
Now
off.
it
I
sucked.
just pissed. That was a great hockey team. Screw you.
Damn, man. Okay. I'm happy.
Not you, listener. That's sight.
I'm kind of happy for the bit because I kind of want to maybe do this every now and then. Just and I want to see how long we can go. So that would have been funny if the first one we ever did.
Yeah, hilarious.
We got 84-0. Okay, it's time for the numbers game presented by Play Alberta. All of Edmonton Sports Talk, of course, is presented by Play Alberta. Go check them out, playalberta.ca.
I got numbers for you. Stupid 82 and 81 and 3. Whatever.
Yeah.
This game's
Yeah.
so stupid with its numbers.
Joke.
We've got a lot of bets up at Play Alberta with the EST
Yeah,
specials.
do you mind? Or
I could quickly go through them. We got to get going because Coop's
Yeah.
ready to go. I have Norway to win 3-way against England tomorrow, plus 320. We've got Grandis, Silliester up there. Early bird bet from today was Chad Kelly's 3 passing TDs, Norway to win, and Conor McGregor because of you at 25-1.
You're welcome.
But Huss and I also built to play today. Norway and Argentina both to qualify. Max Holloway to win that fight. Stamps Als over 62 points and the Riders minus 8.5. That is plus 1847. So almost 18.5 to 1. So
Boom.
check those out, EST specials. We still got Screw It, Let's Do It to come, and Jay's Play of the Day.
Absolutely. Awesome. Okay. It's Friday, and it's the Oil Stream. I had one hell of a time with you guys. Thank you so much. Don't go anywhere, Nasties. We've got EST afternoons coming up. Could be potential show of the year at the Esties with Benny Joaquin Gage and Zach Kubish. He's got the keys for that one. Have a lovely weekend. I will see you on Monday. And yeah, it's Friday, baby. Let's go. Take her easy.